We open up with Echo Owls. We open up with Labyrinth with 40 to secure the first points for their team. This is a best of 3. So the winner of the best of 3 gets 1 point for the team. While the best of 5s, the 2-on-2 best of 5 and the 1-on-1 best of 5 grant you 1.5 points. We got Archmage versus Lich. This is the classic opener. No Dreadlord, no Cryptlord, no DK. Labby, of course, always the experimental player. Is this the headliner for you guys? Is this the headliner match already with human versus undead? A divisive matchup. An emotional matchup for many. Hey, keep it civil, everybody. I warn you already. Keep it civil. For 40, of course. Archmage, we get 3 farms. An expansion is very, very likely. The question is always, how much stability do you want? How much do you want to focus on leveling? Same on the other side. Do you go for any green camps, any murlocs? No, no. Let's go for the gold mine right away. So Echo Owls, a pretty safe expansion map. Oh, wait, I wanted to characterize the players a little bit. Labyrinth, crazy Korean professor. Oftentimes comes in with new builds, but hasn't been that creative recently. Still very, very strong. Top 3 undead in the world. Then on the other side, Fortitude. For many, the best human player in the world in usually his best matchup. He was very vocal that currently the version doesn't support the humans very much. Still, of course, when the eyes of Lin are on you, then you want to perform as best as you can, huh? And so far, he brought 2 victories to his team against Colorful and against Sock. But yeah, he's playing second fiddle in this team tournament after his team Lin. He is a former world champion, Fortitude is, and he has to play like one today for an important point in the series. Like all of these series, and also the 2-on-2, of course, gonna be very, very, very close when you look at recent results. There's a lot of back and forth between the players, even in maps like 2-3, 3-2. This has always been the case against Labyrinth, between Labyrinth and Fortitude. Expo coming up here. Expo coming up here. Any meaningful items? Not really. 40 starts with the Lord of the Rings. Little Todd DLC. And Expo time coming up with the defensive Berserker. Alrighty. If the rifles aren't strong enough in Fortitude's mind, you gotta grab some Berserkers and go with that. Well, Labby is creeping in 40. This is interesting, man. He's going across the entire map that takes a long time, and he shows no interest in canceling that haunted gold mine. Now he is. Odd. We get it. 2 Shadow Priests for Labby. This feels like back in the old patch, when Shadow Priests were stronger and faster available. There you could use them against summons quite nicely. Oh, we're sniping acolytes. That's the idea. We got boots on the Archmage. We kept the town portal. Okay, if you can't break the undead base, then break the reinforcements. Only 1 acolyte here. Another one. Oh, Labby sends it around now, so 40 can't shark for this anymore. But here's the first aggression of Labyrinth. The strongest Korean undead by far, even though Lucy had some good performances not too long ago. It is definitely a different tier of competition. And Labby stays out of range of the arcade for the most part, comes in with ghouls. We've seen it at Grubby's tournament, huh? How much damage ghouls can do to the economy of the human player. Poor Yamato was overwhelmed by Hera's ghoul pushes. This might be the case here as well. A little bit of poking, no crazy commitments to any of them on this map. Maybe the rush distance is a bit too big, but Labby makes sure, like 40 makes sure. I got my eyes on you, Labby. I'm gonna slow you down. I don't have to break you. I only have to slow you down a bit. and contest you. So that's another Acolyte falling. This will take quite some time to fully establish that base. But now there is a Necropolis coming. No tech up until this point. And I don't think Labby has the forces to truly get something done here. We also have a tech by Fortitude that is like a 6-minute tech, right? Yep. It's a bit later than you want it to be. Oh, the Berserker's down. Ooh, did the Lich snipe the Burzy and that's why he's level 3.5? Ooh.
A player's forces are under attack.
All right. Kind of a slow early game. The Shadow Priest is also a lot of XP. Labby could deny. Oh, the heal. No way. Oh, snap. Now the Archmage has to do the job. But at least it was a 1-for-1 trade eventually. Bit of a slaughter between the two. 40 has the way bigger army. Going for the Mauler. This like... Nobody likes his early game units, huh? It's all about the mercs. And 40 went for a big round. He got the Mauler, he got the Shadow Priest, and he got the Berserker. As if he's trying to make a statement here. The merc units are better than my units, so let's get them. And that Berserker by Labby is stuck. He opens up the way very, very late. Pressure is on. Tier 2 is done for Fortitude in a second as well. Burzy down for Labby, who continues to lose unit after unit after unit. And Fortitude, I have not seen this approach before. So Merc heavy. Saw a flaw in Labyrinth's game. Picks up Acolytes one after the next. Slows Labby down and steals his mercenaries from the left-hand side. Really, really cool approach. Doesn't work on all maps because not all maps have that mercenary camp. But here, Jacuzzi. $1,600 gold on the side of 40. And Labby invests into a second crypt. No slaughterhouse yet. Tier 3 on the way. We got tier 3 for 40. And he goes into the mass air strat with gyrocopters. And with griffins. Damn, it's going to be a powerful army. Still 800 in the bank. He goes for 5 production buildings. And the second hero. And the tech. And he's still got 600 gold in the back. Interesting.
Are under attack.
What an opener here. If Labby wants to win this, he needs a strong Lich. Oh no! We got a mirror match here between the Maulers. Ay, ay, ay. Sometimes you gotta fight your family. DK is here now. We're waiting for the Mountain King arrival. It's still a couple of seconds off. Paul secures the kill. Labby wants level 4. I don't want to say at all cost. Nice deny. We've seen a couple of those. Not at all cost, but level 4 is a gigantic leap in power with level 2 Dark Ritual. This is like level 1 Lich is solid, right? Level 2 Lich under the right circumstances. Amazing with Frost Armor. But against human, level 3 is a breaking point and level 4 is a breaking point because you get the strong Nova, which you need, and you get the strong Dark Ritual, which you need to fuel the Lich. And here we go. Sometimes you gotta invest to reap the rewards, and we invest in Nova to get even more Nova. Crystal Ball on the other side. Fiends come in. But 40 is still so rich. Here on Echo Isles, we don't have a Shredder. So lumber economy isn't too easy for any of the players. I mean, For an undead, it's oftentimes relatively easy. 40 has 12 lumber workers. That's good. Also the first upgrade. And he doesn't spend much time in no upkeep. He goes straight for the big army. Wants to contest the rest of the map, where there is a little bit of XP still left on the table. Oh, and we break the next ziggurat. Labby couldn't even push into upkeep that high because the ziggurats are not there. And we don't have banshees. We don't have a third hero.
A player's forces are under attack.
The mercs, man. Kind of impressed. So, if a player is brave enough to creep this camp right under the nose of their opponents, that's a sign of strength. That's a sign of confidence. And it feels like 40 is looking very clean here. Griffins against Lich. Yeah, I think it's very playable. Infi did it a couple of times already. Crypt Lord. What? Oh my god, does Labby not know? There's like Crypt Lord is usually there to clean the ground. And the meta at the moment is Knights versus Abominations. And there the Crypt Lord would help big time. But against Mass Air, against Griffins, isn't that a terrible hero? YTP. I think he wants more, like he wants this camp. He wanted to reunite with the Paladin. And he wanted the other big camp for XP. We get rune braces, more armor, more HP on the Mountain King. Paladin is not getting level 2, but the MK is getting level 3 with clap against fiends. No anti-magic. Mr. Spice Creed, Mamma Mia, what is Labyrinth doing? If I could ask you for your opinion, would you answer with the quack? Spike Creed in voice chats is a duck. Yeah, Impale, huh? Impale is an interesting choice. We push, we TP, we have a TP on the other side. Archmage gets the rune bracers. I like that. Nothing here can easily be nuked. We also have a potion. Will we take the fight straight up? Deny on the fiends. And that is in the shadow of a tower. But a bomb is gone. The fiend is gone. 12 food lead here with another fiend. Slow effect triggered. But Griffins are also getting quite wrecked here. Can we have some more holy lights? We don't not. Okay, now it's off of cooldown. Mountain King is completely out of mana. I think fighting under the towers here was not the right call. I know that it's noticeable that 40 wants to come in with tempo and doesn't want the undead to unfold, but there were 2 more webs. Those might be the last webs if that's killed off. It is easy targeting though. And in the end, damage is done. The state of Labyrinth army is pretty poor as well. But given that this is a Crypt Lord and it was kind of a miscalculation by Labby, he held somewhat well thanks to the tower. 40 shows very good macro though, is producing the entire time. 5 production buildings as well. Relatively even, I would say. Relatively even, both with big losses. Both with big losses.
The player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, how much? Oh, we get an anti-flyby ziggurat already. 40 could try. Use the griffins to attack the economy here or here. This tower will probably slow that down, if not prevent it. Oh, but that's an important round of items here. Invul potion, double heal scroll on Labyrinth side. Very few consumables on 40. Strategically, 40 constantly brought the fight to Labby. And heavy on mercs. Heavy on mercs. Am I tripping or did Labby lose 10 supply without fighting? Maybe he ate something? We go for griffins, for gargoyles now. Gargoyles, triple crypt. This can be scary. But Fortitude only has to go for gyros then. Maybe he canceled production. Oh, Rabatska, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Are the gargoyles there to save the day? We only have 2 gyros. If somehow Labby can push now into 70 food, 1,000 gold here for Labby as well. Very tactical. Staying at 50 for a long time, squeezing out most possible gold. We get armor upgrades as well. But we don't have like a Dreadlord Carrion Swarm. 0 upgrades here on the gyros. Oh, he hides them. He hides them on the left-hand side. I don't know if 40 knows. He's currently not reacting. He doesn't want to go over 80 food to pay the big upkeep. And Labby lives to see another day. Now we optimize our army here. 1 footman can be replaced by 1 gyro. And we are getting ready for 80. 3rd attack upgrade. Another farm. He's going up to 100. He's going up to 100. Damn. First map of the day and already so much tension. And now we saw the Gargs. And we see the Destroyer. Still only 2 gyros.
A town is under siege.
Now we get more gyros. But is it too little? Is it too late? We got the griffins in the main. The ghouls are falling. Relatively clean. Relatively simple. We have a town portal whenever you want to respawn. But we're going straight for the throne. We go straight for the tier 3. The main bases are dead soon anyway, but Labby decides still to defend this. And town portal for a town portal with a little bit of a change that Labby is also expanding here at the top. Who makes the better decisions now? I think that poking was all right. A couple of peasants were fallen, but still up. 6 minutes of mining in the expo. We have a shade here, not roaming much. Of course, the gyros will reveal that shade. And the number of gyros is rising. Oh, damn! He goes to 100 with the gyros. How much more time does he have? Gyros are amazing against air. If there's no support. Okay. Big A-click battle in the air. Little bit of kiting. Oh, that's actually some wonderful kiting here, but the healing was nice as well. Are we fighting out in the open here? It's all for air supremacy. The gargoyles also make sure that the destroyers here are uncontested. Oh my god, 40 The gyros are not helping in the fight. Having the destroyer is way more important than dealing with the Garks. The hero nuke, no! Lich deleted. This was a terrible start to the fight for Fortitude, but he wears that name for a reason. Resilient, staying in this without the Lich kill. I think he's dead. Oh, the ghouls. Imagine the ghouls were up at the peasant. This was an amazing fight for Labby. The kiting wasn't enough. The gyros are almost all dead. And sometimes you don't need to win a fight. You just have to take out the counter. And Labyrinth goal was, I don't want your gyros in the fight, so my destroyers can deal with the knights and the rest of the heroes. And then the Garg scared them away. They scared the gyros away. Oh, 40 in big trouble. The kiting wasn't too bad, but eventually you had to focus on the main fight as well. It was operating at 2 screens. We're pooling them again. They are very quick to produce, but they're also very expensive to produce. Town portal by Levy once again. 30 food lead. How do you bounce back? There's less than a minute of mining in the main. There is 4 minutes of mining at the expo. Labby even has more gold here. And more gold here. And is mining at the top. This might be over. Can he muscle up one more time? Go for A-bombs now. I don't think 40 knows about that expansion up top. Maybe he wants to answer that with Griffins who are in production. Knights could also be amazing there. Okay, are we taking that fight now? The Gargs are the meat shield basically for the destroyers. What do you do when the Gargs all fall? This is 15 food about to be deleted as there is very little anti-air. Maybe 40 got a chance. Paladin survives. Can't say the same about the Destros. Impale eventually good. But this is now the supply lead for Fortitude if he keeps his heroes alive. There's a big chance now. No TP, no staff. We need Holy Lights. We need Invo Potions. Griffins are coming in now again. And the tide has swung one more time. MK. Holy Light at the ready. Staff is on cooldown for 25 seconds. Oh, Colnova. Holy Light is there one more time. What a comeback by Fortitude. Oh, another Holy Light. Jesus Christ, we need a potion now. We need a potion fast or a staff or something. Mountain King in. Holy Light as well. The saves by 40. Brilliant. We move away from air. That's right. Invo Potion to prevent another Nova. DK also a bit scared here. He wants the Fiend and it gets eaten before. Banger, ranger game. The thing is, though, the stalemate breaker is up top. And the mains are empty. Main, empty. Main, empty. Expo 2 minutes. Expo 2 minutes. 40 needs to check the top, bro. The gyros, they have landmines. They could be here the entire time. 40 is... He has tunnel vision.
A player's forces are under attack.
But again, Labyrinth, very little anti-air. 3 fiends, that's it. No scouting. -1 point. Yes. Heroes 5, 6, 4, 7. 2 level 5 heroes. What an oversight by Fortitude. This is mining for 4 minutes? Is that a 10k mine? 5.5. Holy shit. We take the fight, apparently. With the supply deficit. Okay, we do have landmines. Gyros are being caught here, so the Griffins are free. Takes out the A-bomb immediately. So this puts pressure on the statues. You have to mine with them. Nasty Nova, but not enough for now. Fiends are slowed. We play a strong kiting game. Off we go. The Crypt Lord has no mana no more. 40 still in a bit of a pickle here, but he's about to get some big kills, especially the statue is almost full mana. That's what the Gyros were known for. If we only had one knight at the top. If only we had one knight at the top. At some point, there's got to be star senses tingling. Where are you getting your resources from?
A player's forces are under attack.
How are you rebuilding all the time? Ask yourself the questions, 40. $250 gold. That's the last bit. That's the last bit of gold that 40's gonna get. If not for big kills now. But the Mountain King doesn't have mana. He has a potion. Maybe waiting for level 5 for the big hammer. He never got the statue, by the way. Oh, snap. And he spends the Storm Bolt before the level up. He doesn't even get the level up. He's so close. The Mauler is somewhat useless. The Crypt Lord is also reaching level 5. This must be too much. What can the Dwarf do? What can the Dwarf do? I don't think much. The heal scroll is ready. The army is minimal. Labyrinth with a strong game 1. I think he came into this as the underdog in the eyes of many. But there's a special relationship, I would say, between Labby and 40. They played hundreds of show matches against each other, and Labby was always able to hold his ground. Mountain King level 5 now, but it might just be too late. It might just be too late with the mana being gone. Of course, there's a mana fountain, and Labby doesn't regenerate mana at the moment. He doesn't have potions either for mana, but he has so many other potions to use. The invulns, the healings, and this can only be blamed on one thing and one thing only. And that's not scouting the top.
A player's force.
Double body block. Nova. Kill. Body block again. The carry is dead, and so is 40. He's trying again. With tanks. 28 minutes. But you can't do anything, man. The rune braces are nice, but it's it. Labby wins map number 1 for team life. What a fight. What a tug of war. And 40 will see the score screen and see how much gold did you mine? Actually, there is no score screen on KK, I think. But let's imagine he sees the score screen. He's like, what? 3,500 gold without upkeep? I got the best German player in the call, the best German human. Leon, what's up, dude?
Hello. Hello.
You saw Fortitude's defeat here on map 1?
Yeah. I actually just saw the late game and was confused how it got so far, but this game I can see from the start, so it's nice.
There we go. I streamed to you. It was 40 didn't scout the top expo. That was it.
Yeah, happens, right? If you're like microing as hell, then sometimes it's hard to control the map still, right? But sometimes these kind of little tricks Labyrinth likes to do. So one night would have like, you know, finished this little haunted gold mine, but
yeah,
it is what it is, you know.
Are you still taking inspiration from 40 in this matchup, or is he too washed and you try to find your own ways?
Well, actually, I would love to learn more. I didn't see him play too much in the last weeks, just 2v2s on his stream, but When he's playing, he's always inspirational, and Fortitude is the best human in the world with Sock. So of course he's an idol in a way, but also I have my own style, my own thoughts about the matchup. So it mixes us up sometimes, you know.
Yep, that's probably the best thing. I saw, for me at least, it was very, very new. 40 went extremely low on Footman, but kept on buying Mercs the entire time. Mauler, Shadow Priest, Berserker, they were all there to pressure Labby's expansion and pretty much only snipe the Acolytes instead of going for structures.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, sometimes just going for the Hunter Gold Mine is not the best trade, and it really depends on if the Undead is waiting for you there with a Nova level 2, or sometimes you're having the opportunity to kill like Acolytes or even the Hunter Gold Mine. But it's interesting. I need to watch this replay.
Yeah, I don't know if we can watch the replay actually, as it's all on KK. I don't know if they're broken or not.
Okay, good. Nice to know. We see here a little attempt by Fortitude, so he's going for the fast expansion right away. Most of the time we like to play this because we want to control the undead and to kill the cigarettes, so he's not getting in the roop up, so we can attack this undead over and over again.
I'm not sure, but I think the ziggurat wasn't cancelled.
Even better, then we can stay forever there because it takes some time till he will go for it in hunted gold mines. So I like the way Fortitude is playing here. It's just using the advantage of having level 2 already and the Lich on level 1. Oh, deny, very important. Nice. It's very important in this game here. I think the Water Elemental would still not give level 2 to the Lich, but still every little experience is very, very important for Labyrinth right now. Fortitude does great in just, you know, stalling his opponent, making him lose golds to creeps on the top left. Nice to see. And yeah, I think Labyrinth just is a bit, yeah, how to say, he's overwhelmed by the pressure, and he's taking right away.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so we got 2 base, 1 base play. 40's Expo almost up. This, of course, all amplified by the clause of attack. In the last game, 40 found 2 rings in a row. That wasn't too pleasant, but now he got the damage. And yeah, Labby, I don't know, still drunk of joy after winning game 1, but this doesn't look too clean. This Lich is abysmal. The ghouls died to creeps, and 40 is just unfolding his regular game.
Yeah. Totally, I like really the patience of 40, not overcommitting. He knows the Lich is low in health, but it just makes him even weaker. Level 2 will be accomplished right now, which is great for Labby, but still, the Lich is very low on health, and we have boots under the Archmage. This might be a kill on the Lich. Ah, nice block.
Nice block for now. I was wondering for a second, like, does 40 even know about the tech? Since Labby was trying to expand, but doesn't matter. I don't know. No. 4 minutes, 54 TT.
Well, it's nice. It was nice casting you. We see you around next year. Come back for the next 4-minute game, okay? I mean, still we have 1, maybe. Yeah. I don't know.
You are a lucky charm for 40. Well, maybe we switch up everything now, as this is Northern Isles, and we've seen a big macro game on Echo Isles, then of course the 5-minute disaster. But Fortitude on a map like this could pull one of these rifle pushes that he's kind of famous for.
The Paladin second level 3 push,
yeah,
or like level 2 at least, yeah. It's very, very strong, but it's I would say that the power spec is so, like, the time window is so little. It's so hard to hit for like amateurs, so it's really, really hard to execute. He's the best at it, and the good thing what he's doing basically is he's doing a mind game, so the opponent doesn't really know is he going for an expansion or 1 base. So if he would play this every game, it would never work. Yeah. But having the strategy in your bag and just like, maybe this time I will do it, and threatening your opponent with it, this is I think the whole idea about it.
I also feel like it would work better against the Labyrinth than it would against the Happy, because Happy doesn't need much and he can out-micro you with like 3 ghouls. Labby, probably a bit more creative, but less strong in the micro, and if you break him before tier 3 is there, and maybe keep his Lich in check, I think chances of winning for 40 aren't that bad.
No, they're very good actually, because I feel On this map, he can really do a lot of different openings. He could have gone for the orange in the south to get the big consumable. He's going for the green now on the top. Or is he?
Yes.
Yeah, he's doing it, but with militia only. So he's just playing aggression. So what he's like,
Forces are under
what
attack.
he's about to do is basically using the weakness of the ledge to creep very safely. So he wants to do a creep drag. So Labyrinth again, same as on Hammerfall, is on a big pressure right now.
Yeah, and 3 times in a row going straight for an expo. I mean, as an undead, you don't really have too many choices. But if he figures out... Oh, wait. 40 got backpack. What the hell?
Yeah. Because of the item in the top, he wants just not to lose any item here. Got it. So the ring is on the footman now. Sometimes I forget about it when I use backpack because I never use backpack, and suddenly the footman dies and like 10,000 items are on the ground, which is sometimes not the way to do. But Fortitude is experienced and way more practice with it, so it looks good. And yeah, we see a little brawling. This looks like, as you assumed, a one-base play.
Cool. Okay, good variety. Labby also, he's one of these, like there's, I feel like 2 sorts of undeads. One, the super stubborn one, so like, okay, you're here to check me, I'm gonna expand anyway. Oh, you cancel my haunted, I'm gonna expand anyway. But Labby sees, okay, there's no real shot to get anything done here with you around. Let's just tech up.
Yeah, he's playing very cleanly. With this being said, he's really trying to fight Fortitude back. He wants to have some levels on this lich. Nice fight here by Fortitude. He needs to be careful with the Archmage not to get too much damage done on the Archmage, but looks good so far. No XP on the lich, so I think mission accomplished.
I don't think I've ever seen an early game with a lich at 0 XP 2 minutes in.
Yeah, I think this is the idea, like really keeping him low and at one point creep very quickly up. Because this is not easy for Labby to decide, because this situation is nothing you are every game. So you put your opponent in a weird position where he's not getting level 2 that quickly, and this can mess up in your head, right?
Exactly. Yeah, what do you do, man? You really want the Dark Ritual. Might even invest in Nova now. He got his first experience finally. But another ghoul is falling for that. Nova exchange. But for 40? Oh, the deny. Holy, as if Leon is playing himself.
Really, like, it's looking awesome. Like, nice deny, very important. Still 1.2 XP on the lich, which is not much when you look at the timer on the top. 5 minutes in soon, and still level 1. Oh, nice kill. Level 2 on the Archmage. This is insane.
That's crazy. Fortitude, man. Makes such a silly mistake on map 1 and then dominates on map 2, and it seems like he's dominating here as well. 0.4 levels. I mean, we oftentimes talk about how strong a lich is, and it's a bit unfair that he can deny XP so easy and how he wrecks your entire army with Nova. But on level 1, he's really bad. Great strategy by 40. Just don't let the lich level up.
Yeah, and also like the lumber gets like worse because he has to fight back with 4 ghouls all the time. So if you look at the lumber as well, it's fine though, but not like he can just do this over and over again. It's very hard now for the lich to creep, and man, he has no mana because the level 2 is not achieved yet. Means no Dark Ritual, and 42 is just creeping the greens and get closer and closer to level 3.
There we go, rifles as well. This reminds me a little bit of like years ago when Farseer Headhunter was coming up, how orcs were pressuring you. Oh damn, lasty creep tag. And you couldn't get the Archmage to level 1. It had like a similar effect, like you need this level 2 for sustain.
Completely, and he just stole the creep, by the way.
Oh shit.
He got like the order, so this lich will never get level 2. If he gets this hit, nah, he will not let him. So actually what Fortitude is saying with his strategy is I feel comfortable with the lich being on level 1, not going for any counter expansion. I don't want him to get any space at all. I just stall him all the time, I creep check him all the time. I feel comfortable with having like lots of aggression on his space, around his base, and just creep everything I can.
Yeah, and he does it, man. He takes the cheese of the bread, and he kind of also takes the bread, if we're honest here. Archmage is close to level 3. Rifles are sweet to get last hits because they don't have projectile speed. And the Paladin is coming for sustain. This level 3 versus level 1. What the fuck?
Yeah, insane. Well played. Yeah, this is very nice. Now he has a holy light. Sometimes he's just even pushing already. Sometimes he's just pulling like 5 niche. He's doing that now, yeah. So now he feels like, all right, everything accomplished. I just will push him all over again. We'll kill the crypt. It's very, very far in front. Or the shop. I want to do some pressure. Let's see if the Lich can get level 2 until then.
Yeah, that's the bigger question. Not who wins this, but can the Lich reach a single level? Going for the Tome of Relics, the Achilles heel of the Undeads, far out. Okay, not enough yet, but the Popo is coming.
Aye, and Orb of Destruction now on the Lich, which is good, finally. Some more damage, and yeah, 42 feels very comfortable, wants to push here, but still, it's an underbase. Never underestimate this situation. 42 put lots of pressure on his opponent, but also is not an economy lead or anything else, so let's see how Labyrinth will hold this.
True. Okay, Tome is gone, no potions. No additional Rod of Necromancy, nothing. The Frenzy is getting pushed into the crypt as well. Tower coming up, reinforcements, clean micro, clean macro, and Labby still desperate to get levels.
Yeah. Get a Dark Ranger though, interesting. I don't know why he's going for this. Maybe Silence wants to...
That's Black Arrow.
Black Arrow, okay. Okay, now the fight happens. Let's see what he will do now.
Pressure is okay, but the Paladin should be there. Holy Light is ready. Ah, just a split second too late. Can't really blame him. There's the second Holy Light. We're trading Holy Lights for Nova. 2 kills for Labby. Not bad, but the tower timing is ready in 5. Paladin.
Paladin might be gone in a couple of seconds. Yes, he's fallen. Wow, nice move here by Labyrinth. But the tower gets up. The Arcane can shoot now. No mana left on the DK and the Lich. The Dark Arrow is still able to create some skeletons, but will Labyrinth hold this?
Supply gaps are rising, and we have Dispel now on the priest, so skeletons can be dispelled, but 40 also needs some reinforcements. Good target fire. Oh, that Dispel! That was lovely.
Wow. And he's just going for the priest, now for the rifleman. No sustain on the human side, but also no shop anymore on Labyrinth's side, so nice usage of the potion of vulnerability, and now we gotta see more and more kills by Labby, but is it enough?
That is the question. Rifle falls, like both armies are incredibly tiny. We still have statues far in the back. Maybe a water elemental can get the kills here to completely knock off the sustain. But yeah, Labby holding on to dear life, man. Doesn't want to give this up. Doesn't want to make Captain Life angry. But without the Lich, what can you do? No mana, no coil, no damage. Dark Ranger surrounded as well. Just when you thought that there might be a chance, 40 makes sure that there is not. And boom, with the appearance of Leon, takes both maps super convincingly.
Yeah, well, this is called Aura, right? So, yeah, what can I say? Interesting games. Felt like Fortitude really likes to control his opponent. He's really good in pressuring the undead. But also, like, Labby was, I don't know, the micro battle he went for, like, the brawling was not that good. I think he lost ghouls. I think the decision making was not the best. Going out where all the snare groups were, I felt like he was not pretty sure how to adapt to Fortitude style.
Yeah,